So his name is Shane Cuthbert. Yes, he's the one lauding it around on TikTok and social media, pretending to be an ex-crim who can have the bikies rock up to solve all of his problems. Is that what's happening here, Shane? It would be good if I actually recognized you from the circuit of criminals, but I actually don't. You look like one of those guys who paints themselves up because the only criminal activity you do is beat your girlfriend. You've been trying the hero bit for a while, yeah, Shane? You're obviously making yourself out to be a bit of a hero online. I just wanted to know, are you actually a fake? Yeah. I'm not sure. You're a fake. You're just a little scummy fake, aren't you, Shane? People don't change that much and that hard, as evident by how you inbox people on TikTok. Isn't that right, Shane? Shane Cuthbert's now ex-wife, Berenger Rose, told a current affair about the abuse she experienced. I also have, there's someone around here posting shit and you email them to try to intimidate them because you think you're scary because what you found their social media from 6 months ago, you got a hold of them. Here's the best thing, Shane. I'll make videos about you. You can contact my family and they'll laugh in your face. You even launched a little charity. You even launched a whole little charity. Isn't it cute how we run parallel lives, but I believe yours are made up? I was part of a criminal family. My uncles, my aunts, random friends. They're just criminal buddies of my dad. Like, I spent more time with the criminal buddies of my father than I did my aunts and uncles in real life. Tell me again, what bikie faction is going to come to the rescue of a man who's putting him out there? Tell me again. Tell me again, what bikie code exists that says Shane Cuthbert has eternal fucking saviors in the bikie groups because you put yourself into trouble? Tell me what the bikie code is that says they're coming to your rescue to make sure that their group gets more aligned with the police and more in trouble and more watched. Tell me what the code is, Shane. See, Shane, you're from Western Sydney. I lived Western Sydney. I made friends with all the factions clear across Sydney because my dad wanted me to make friends with everyone. But you see how I don't intimidate you using my dad? See, I don't like criminals. But what I can do is the fact that I grew up with him and I have 34 years of criminal experience from family members. I can tell that you're a big fucking ussy pay. You remember that, right, Shane? You hung out in Western Sydney. Ulaboo, Halabab, Villabin, Golabot, Elabin, Nilabin, Colabon, Nelabek, Shilabin, Willabith, Balabai, Kilabis, Lelabet, Alaba, Lullabon, Krillabin, Mullabon, Nullables, Ulaboo, Alaba, Villabi, Talabai, Olabov, Pulabur, Sullivan, Hulaboo, Alabax, Wallabai, Thelabe, Alabe, Bilabin, Krillabin, Minabin, Nullable, but the Olabon, Lillabi, Thilabin, Ulaboo, Halabab, Elabab, Villabin, Dalabon, Thelabat, Ilabis, Krillabin, Minabin, Ilabis, Balabash, Willabin, like Wallabot, Dullaba, Fallabuk. You Balabash, Willabin, Millabin. Oh, you're so brave, Shane. You're so brave. That's not a criminal. That is a lullaby, dollabog, malabite. Lullaby, dollabog. The only crime you're able to commit and get sent to jail for. Ilabis, Tullaboo, Balabash. Salabun, Wallabun, Wheelaby, Kullabun, Venabellabin, Yulaboo. And the only time you talk tough is when they're petite, when they're fragile appearing. But they speak too much to you. Hey, Shane, you must hate it when a woman opens their mouth in your direction, buddy. Yeah, you must hate it when a woman opens their mouth in your direction because they're the ones who hold all your secrets. Like your shitty fucking life as a criminal, okay? All you are is a woman basher. These dirty little fucking tattoos is so that you can sit there and play the victim later. I know I got this tattoo and I got this tattoo. And when I was 16, I let my mate in the backyard tattoo this tattoo, which I need to get fixed. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. You're not intimidating. You're not scary. You're not a criminal. You're a lullaby. If you lived in Western Sydney and you were like one of the big ups, you should know some code speak, right? Alibi was very fucking popular. Pig Latin was very fucking popular. You are nothing but an Ogday, yeah? Ogday inboxing fucking women to intimidate them into behaving the way you want. Hey, let's meet up. Hey, I'm going to be in the vicinity of your area. Let's meet up. That's an intimidation tactic. Hey, Shaney, I'll be in your area. Let's meet up. That's the inbox you sent to someone, right? How's your partner going to feel when you tell him I've got your address, car, make and model, rego and kids school? I'd say my partner will help do whatever the fuck I need to do, right? I would say, you come and say hello. See if you leave. Yeah? I don't need to call criminal buddies. See, because if you show up and this is the message I have, I'll just call the police. Do I look like I'm fucking ever going to be intimidated by this fucking shit? Oh, I've got the model in Red Joe in the kids' school. Mate, do you know kids' schools are all locked down so that random strange adults can't go in? Do you know if I received an inbox like this, I would just start picking my kid up and dropping my kid off directly inside the gate. And then if I ever see you out the front, you will never, ever, 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 ever be able to send another fucking inbox like this ever again. As far as you're concerned, you're the keyboard warrior. I'm not faceless. I don't live at a distance. Hi, I'm Stacey from Western Sydney and you don't scare me, bitch. Or here, when you inboxed Mia, you sort of beat me to it, but I'm going to be doing an East Coast media tour this month and we should organize a sit down. What's your email? I send through a press release. No one's working with you, mate. See, a reformed DV person or a reformed abuser doesn't go around trying to intimidate women. So you mentioned an area trying to scare Mia into doing as her told. You're not scary, Shane. Okay? You're not scary. But if you want a gangster, you want to have a big tough row with a fucking ex-crim who's actually reformed. I've never actually commit crime, but you can meet my dad. You can meet my uncles. Yeah? I have uncles who are so fucking confident in themselves, I was allowed to call them auntie because I didn't know the difference between auntie and uncle. I had an auntie Bob, I had fucking auntie Jeff, and I had a fucking uncle fucking Ray, I had Uncle Dave. I had so many uncles. And you know what? Not a single one of them actually looked related to me now that I think about it. A lot of them were like Islander, fucking Middle Eastern, Indigenous, and white people who absolutely looked nothing like my stepdad. You're not scary, Shane. I've met people who are scary. You abuse people smaller than you. You intimidate people smaller than you. Well, I'm 5'0". I'm a woman, and you don't scare me, Shane. If I see an inbox from you, I'll send it to Crime Stoppers, just like I've been doing all of your recent fucking shit tour. Yeah, but I mentioned earlier there's a guy on here that posts and you like to inbox them. I have found some sound bites of you on the telephone. Why the fuck are you using the A-slur about Indigenous people? Because you're lazy and too fucking up yourself to talk and use Aboriginal or First Nations people? Yeah. Why did you say the big A word? The big three-lettered one. Trying to be fucking offensive. Trying to show off on the phone. You sound like those little pick-me boys that used to call up. Oh, this is how fucking tough I was. Look how tough I am. Look at my big boy words. Do you ever see high-end criminals lowering themselves with bullshit fucking racism, wasting their time, causing a fuss, drawing attention to themselves? No, you fucking don't.